Oh, it's getting messy, y'all. Like call dash the dash authorities dash and dash grab dash the dash popcorn messy. Reports are flying across TikTok faster than Blueface switches girlfriends, claiming CPS is after Chrisean Rock. And she's literally on the run with baby Chrisean Jr., the internet's screaming. Is this Bad Girls Club or Criminal Minds? Because apparently she's dodging caseworkers like she dodges accountability. 1 minute she's crying on live, the next she's posting, "They not talkin' my baby," while driving with no car seat and 12 emotions at once. Viewers are clutching their pearls, asking if this is motherhood or a full-blown manhunt. TikTok detectives are already piecing together clues like it's an FBI operation. GPS tags? G-Lives. Random aunties dropping insider info. And baby, if these rumors are true, this makes the Kardashians look like a church picnic. Buckle up, because what's unfolding right now might just be the wildest, most chaotic chapter in the Chrisean Rock saga yet. Hugh, y'all better sit down for this one. Cause what's going down with Chrisean Rock right now makes every past scandal look like child's play. The internet is losing its collective mind. TikTok's on fire and everyone's asking the same question. Is Chrisean Rock actually on the run from CPS? It all started when a random clip popped up on TikTok, shaky camera, screaming in the background, a baby crying, and someone yelling, "They not talking, my baby?" Within minutes, the comments exploded like, wait, was that Chrisean? And just like that, the story spread faster than a Blueface diss track. TikTok detectives went full FBI mode. One account slowed down the footage, zoomed in, added red circles, and said, if you look closely, you can see her baby's blanket in the back seat. That's definitely Chrisean. Others started posting side-by-sides, saying the car matched hers. Within hours, hashtags like hashtag ChrisEan on the run and hashtag CPS drama were trending. You couldn't scroll 3 swipes without hearing somebody screaming, "Free Chrisean Jr." Now, let's rewind for a second because this didn't come out of nowhere. The tension had been building for weeks. Fans were already worried after multiple chaotic lives where baby Chrisean Jr. was in the background while she was arguing, crying, or turning up. People were commenting things like, "Girl, please just rest," and "the baby need peace," not another headline. But you know, Chrisean, she's not built for quiet days. Her peace lasts about as long as a Blueface apology. Then came that infamous live, the one where she stormed out of her house screaming at someone off camera, holding baby Chrisean in one arm and her phone in the other. It was pure chaos. Fans clipped it, slowed it down, analyzed every second. And then, boom, rumor dropped. Child Protective Services might have stepped in. And that's when TikTok turned into the world's messiest crime scene. Everyone became a legal expert overnight. CPS don't just show up for nothing. One person said. Another commented, "She been posting too much? They watching her?" Like, ma'am, since when did TikTok users become licensed caseworkers? But the crazy part? Some of the rumors actually sounded believable. People started claiming a CPS worker was spotted outside her neighborhood. Others said she was seen leaving town with bags, baby bottles, and an attitude. One even swore they saw her at a gas station 3 cities away. This woman went from reality star to America's most Googled mom in less than 48 hours. And the memes? Oh, the memes were wild. One had Chrisean running down the street with a diaper bag, captioned "Fast and the Fearless, CPS Drift." Another said, "Chrisean, out here playing hide and seek, parental edition." The internet has no mercy and no chill. But here's where things got messy. Blueface's family jumped in. His mom, Carlisa, went live talking about, "I told y'all this was gone happen. I've been saying that baby ain't safe." Like, ma'am, you couldn't even keep your own family safe from Twitter. Sit down. Still, her live reignited everything. People started quoting her like she was CNN. Every blog reposted it, The Shade Room, It's Hollywood Unlocked, even random pages with names like Tea with Day and Drama in HD. And right on cue, Chrisean clapped back. She hopped on live, tear-streaked face, baby in one arm, yelling, "CPS ain't taking my child. They can't take what God gave me." The chat was chaos. Some people were cheering her on, others were begging her to log off. One comment said, "Girl, hang up and call your lawyer." Another said, "Chrisean, this ain't the time for a motivational speech." Still, she kept going. She said, "Y'all love seeing me down, but I'm strong. My baby gon' stay with me no matter what." And then she blasted gospel music mid-drant. The vibe was so confusing. People didn't know whether to pray or report. Then a TikTok user claimed they had exclusive screenshots of a case file, showing an official CPS visit notice. The document looked half real, half Microsoft Paint. But the internet didn't care. It went viral anyway. People were making reaction videos like, "Oh my God, she really running from CPs?" Others said, "That's fake." But fake or not, it had already fueled the fire. Now, this is where the story went nuclear, because allegedly, Chrisean started dodging calls from her own management team. Sources claim she shut off her phone, stopped posting for 2 days, and fans started theorizing she was hiding out. You know, you've gone too far when your absence causes a TikTok manhunt. Then came the alleged sighting. A woman on TikTok went viral after posting a video from a Walmart parking lot, claiming she saw Chrisean packing up her car in a rush. She said, "Y'all, she looked stressed. Baby was crying and she kept saying, 'We gotta go.'" Whether it was real or not, the clip racked up 3 million views in under 24 hours. By this point, every gossip blog was covering the Chrisean Rock CPS chase, like it was a Netflix true crime series. The thumbnails were wild red sirens, crying emojis, fake mugshots, and text like, "Is Chrisean hiding the baby?" The story had officially gone from rumor to national entertainment. Even celebrities started chiming in. Summer Walker posted a cryptic story that said, "Protect the babies." JT from City Girls commented on a post, "This is sad, not funny anymore." But you know the internet sadness lasts 5 minutes before the jokes start again. Someone replied, "Protect the babies," but also drop the remix. Meanwhile, fans noticed something strange. Chrisean was posting older photos on her Instagram story, old selfies, old music clips, nothing current. People took that as proof she was laying low. They were like, "She trying to make it look like she home when she really on the move." Others said she's just trolling because she knows she's trending. Either way, the mystery deepened. And then came the final straw. Another live surfaced, allegedly Chrisean's cousin or close friend, claiming they looking for her right now. CPS been knocking all day. The internet went full CSI mode. Users were analyzing the shadows in the background like, "That curtain looks like her living room." One dude even compared the sound of the fridge hum to her last video. Bro said, "I recognize that hum anywhere. Sir, please log off." By this time, every major outlet was covering the chaos. You couldn't open YouTube without seeing Chrisean Rock's CPS scandal explained, with a thumbnail of her crying and a giant red arrow pointing at the baby. And the best or worst part? Blueface, currently behind bars, managed to drop a tweet from jail saying, "Told y'all, she not ready for that baby?" Like, sir, you're not even ready for a visitor's pass. The hypocrisy is unreal. As the hours turned into days, the question on everyone's mind wasn't if CPS would show up, but when. Fans started making predictions like it was a football game. CPS pulling up at 3 p.m., calling it now. Others were like, "Nah, she gone, go live first." And guess what? They were right, because Chrisean went live again, crying, praying, yelling, all at once, saying, "I ain't no bad mom. They trying to take my joy, but I ain't giving up my baby." The internet was divided, half saying, "Pray for her," half saying, "This is a disaster in real time." No one knew what was real anymore. Rumors, reactions, fake screenshots, emotional lives, it all blurred together into one chaotic mess of motherhood, fame, and internet obsession. But one thing was clear, Chrisean Rock was trending again. And this time, it wasn't about Blueface or her music or even her fights. It was about her being a mom under the spotlight and the world watching every second. Like a reality show with no commercial breaks. Because with Chrisean, the story never ends, it just reloads. Now, if you thought part 1 was wild, hold on to your edges. Because what happened next turned this CPS rumor into a full-blown social media circus. After that chaotic live stream where Chrisean swore she wasn't giving up her baby, TikTok went into overdrive. The algorithm basically said, "Oh, you like drama? Say less." Every other video on people's For You pages was Chrisean related. You couldn't escape her face if you tried. But something shifted. This wasn't just gossip anymore. The story took a dark turn. Fans began noticing bruises on her arm in one of her lives. Others pointed out she looked exhausted, her eyes puffy and her energy completely drained. One user captioned a clip, "She don't look like herself no more." The mood switched from "Girl, what are you doing?" to "Girl, are you okay?" Still, the internet doesn't do empathy for long. Before you could even blink, people were remixing her live into songs, editing it into memes, and stitching her emotional breakdowns with the run sound effect. Then BOOMA viral TikTok surfaced claiming CPS had officially issued a welfare check. The creator said, "I have a cousin that works in the system and they said it's real." Which, by the way, is TikTok's favorite lie. Everybody's cousin works in CPS, the FBI, or Delta Airlines. And that's when the paranoia hit. Chrisean suddenly deleted 3 recent posts, the ones of her baby smiling in the car seat. Then she posted a cryptic story. "You can't take what God put in my hands. I'm covered." Immediately, comments flooded in. "Girl, is this about CPs? Is she hiding the baby? Somebody check on Chrisean Jr." It was chaos. And then, as if she was reading the comments in real time, she went live AGAIN because of course she did. She lives on live. Only this time, the energy was different. She wasn't yelling, she was shaking, voice trembling. She said, "I can't even be a mom in peace. Y'all record everything? Y'all call people on me? I'm trying my best." And for the first time in a long time, people actually felt something. The chat slowed down. Even her biggest haters were typing, "This is sad." Some said, "We laugh too much at real pain." But before anyone could say redemption arc, someone in the comments dropped a bombshell. And that one comment set the internet ablaze again. Every blog reposted it. Screenshots spread faster than wildfire. Within hours, hashtags like #PrayForChris, EAN and #CPS at her door were trending simultaneously. The duality was insane. Some people praying, others gossiping, all in the same breath. Meanwhile, TikTok investigators claimed they saw flashing lights in the reflection of her car window. Bro, it was literally the TV behind her. But facts don't matter on the internet. They were convinced. That night, YouTube channels started dropping breaking news videos. Titles like, "And sure enough, Carlissa did go live again." You could practically hear the smugness in her voice. "I told y'all, she not fit to raise that baby. That baby needs stability, not chaos." The comments dragged her. "Lady, you, the last person who should talk about stability." But that didn't stop her. She doubled down, saying CPS should have stepped in a long time ago. And y'all, it didn't stop there. Blueface's sister jumped in too, posting, "My nephew don't deserve this." Fans started debating who was worse, Chrisean for her chaos, or the family for using the situation for clout. It was like watching a custody battle fought entirely on Instagram Live. Then, enter stage left, Whack 100. Because of course, he had to speak on it. The man never met a headline he didn't insert himself into. He went on Clubhouse saying, "CPS or not, that girl needs structure. Somebody get her a manager, a therapist, and a babysitter ASAP." Now, here's where it got twisted. Someone leaked a short clip allegedly showing Chrisean's car parked behind a motel. You couldn't see her, but that didn't stop people from saying she's hiding there. Within minutes, people were geotagging it, saying this looks like Pasadena, or she's in Baltimore. Bro, the internet was literally trying to track her down like she was a missing Peckerman. But while everyone else was theorizing, Chrisean was moving in silence. She disappeared from all lives for nearly 36 hours. No posts, no comments, no story, nothing. It was like she vanished off the face of the earth. And that's when fans got really scared. One person tweeted, "We joke a lot, but what if she's actually in trouble?" Others said, "Maybe someone took her phone." The theories got darker by the hour. Then, finally, a live notification popped up. Over 100K people joined in 30 seconds flat. And there she was, sitting in the backseat of her car, baby asleep beside her, hair messy, hoodie pulled up. She whispered, "Y'all got what y'all wanted." They came. Chat froze. Someone asked, "Where's the baby?" She said, "He right here. He's safe. But I can't say too much." Her voice cracked mid-sentence. You could tell she'd been crying for hours. They said, "I gotta prove I can take care of him. I gotta show them everything. The food, the house, everything. I'm tired, bro." And just like that, the internet that had been mocking her for days suddenly turned sympathetic. People flooded the comments with, "Stay strong, you got this. They can't take your baby." But of course, not everyone was supportive. Trolls flooded in too. "Girl, maybe they right. You shouldn't be on live, go handle your business." She snapped. "Y'all don't tell me what to do. Y'all not here helping me? Y'all just watching?" Then she ended the live abruptly. No goodbye. No warning. Just gone. And that's when round 3 of the TikTok theories began. Some said CPS took the baby temporarily. Others said she voluntarily handed him to a relative. Some said she's still with him, but on probation. No one really knew. But one thing was certain, the internet was addicted to the chaos. Every influencer, every podcaster, every T-page was milking this story dry. Even random lifestyle creators who usually post skincare routines were suddenly saying, "Let's talk about Chrisean rock." Meanwhile, Chrisean's team stayed silent. No statements, no PR cleanup, no nothing. And silence in Hollywood. That's louder than a scream. Then, out of nowhere, she posted a 10-second story. Just her and her baby in the car. No caption, no sound. The baby smiled. She smiled. Then it cut off. Fans went insane. She still has him. She's safe. They didn't take him. It was like a national sigh of relief. But the peace didn't last long, because the blogs immediately twisted it. Chrisean Rock posts baby after alleged CPS visit. Is she defying orders? Defying orders. She literally smiled with her child. The girl can't even breathe without it being turned into a headline. Then the next day, Blueface's mom posted again, claiming, "That baby with me now." She later deleted it, but not before screenshots spread. People were like, "Wait, what?" For a few hours, everyone thought Carlissa had the baby. Then Chrisean posted another video holding her son, saying, "Ain't nobody got my baby but me." At this point, the internet was exhausted. Even fans were commenting, "This is too much emotional cardio for 1 week." But that didn't stop her from going viral again. This time on TikTok, under the sound surviving TikTok. The Chrisean Rock story. People started turning the situation into a full-blown documentary trend. They were narrating her life like she was a reality show character, trapped in a social experiment. Day 5 of Chrisean versus CPS. One user said, "She's allegedly in hiding, but we've got 3 confirmed lives and 2 story posts. Pray for the baby." Others made fake movie trailers, surviving TikTok. The Chrisean Rock story starring chaos, baby bottles, and the internet with no chill. It was funny, tragic, and deeply disturbing all at once. And somewhere in all this noise, people forgot one thing. There's a real baby in the middle of it. A child being turned into clickbait before he can even walk. By the end of the week, #ChrisEanRock was trending again. Not because of a fight, not because of music, but because the world was debating her motherhood like it was a sport. You'd think the internet would finally chill, right? Wrong. Because guess who teased a new single on TikTok with the caption, "They tried to take everything. But I'm still standing, #God got me." Yup, Chrisean. The comments section exploded. Half of them said, "Drop it, queen, you earned this." The other half said, "Not the single rollout right after CPs, whether she's truly on the run, under investigation, or just trolling for attention." One thing's for sure, Chrisean Rock is surviving TikTok like no one else. Through the crying lives, the fake screenshots, the messy family drama, and the nonstop chaos, she's proven one thing: she's not going away quietly. The internet might twist her story every way possible, but she's still writing her own version. Loud, unfiltered, and unapologetically messy. Because in the world of viral fame, survival isn't about perfection. It's about endurance. And Chrisean, she's enduring one live at a time. After days of silence, confusion, and enough online chaos to crash a server, the internet was gasping for answers. Was Chrisean Rock really on the run? Did CPS actually take the baby? Or was this just another plot twist in the ever-expanding Chrisean Rock cinematic universe? The reality show we never signed up for but can't stop binge-watching. And then she came back. Not with tears. Not with rage. But with confidence. She walked into her live like she just walked out of a Tyler Perry movie finale. Hair slicked back, baby in one arm, and that y'all thought it was over? Smirk on her face. The chat went crazy. She's back. The baby's safe. Say something, Chrisean. And she did. Her first words: "They tried to play with me, but God said not today." You could practically hear the internet explode. She started explaining, in classic Chrisean fashion, half serious, half emotional, and fully chaotic, that yes, CPS showed up. Yes, they did an inspection. But no, she wasn't on the run. She said she just wanted peace while handling business. She looked dead in the camera and said, "Y'all keep calling them people on me like I'm a bad mom. But where y'all was when I was in the hospital? Where y'all was when I had to do this alone?" You could feel the shift. For once, she wasn't being dragged, she was being heard. The live was raw, vulnerable, and painfully real. She wasn't the internet's clown anymore. She was a mom defending her baby against millions of digital judges. She said, "I ain't perfect, but I love my son. And I'll fight anybody, even the system, to keep him." That clip went viral instantly. Every blog, every gossip page, every YouTube channel reposted it with dramatic captions like "Chrisean Rock speaks out" and "Motherhood under attack." But here's where it got interesting. Fans started turning against the haters. Comment sections were suddenly full of empathy. People said we all judged her too hard. Others wrote, "She's been through hell, and she's still smiling." That's strength. Even some celebs chimed in. Summer Walker dropped a comment like, "It's easy to judge a mom when you've never been one." JT from City Girls posted a story saying, "Let that girl breathe. She doing her best." And out of nowhere, Blueface's new girlfriend threw shade, saying, "Ain't nobody trying to take your baby. Sis, chill." To which Chrisean responded live, "You ain't even stable enough to keep a fish alive, girl. Don't speak on my baby." The internet lost it. Memes flooded in. One viral tweet said, "This ain't a custody battle. This a crossover episode between Maury and Bad Girls Club." But underneath all the jokes, there was something deeper happening. A redemption arc was forming. For months, people painted Chrisean as the villain, loud, reckless, unstable. But now, seeing her stand up for herself and her baby, people started realizing how much pressure she's been under. This wasn't just about CPS. It was about survival. She'd been dragged online since she was 19, turned into a meme, a headline, a punchline, and yet, here she was, holding her child, saying, "I'm still standing." That energy hit different. She even dropped a short clip of her praying over her baby before bed. No music, no filters, just her saying, "God, protect my son from the lies. The hate, the evil lies, and even me when I'm weak." It broke the internet in a way no fight, no drama, no scandal ever did. People started reposting it with the caption, "Protect Chrisean and her baby." TikTok switched from roasting to rooting. The same creators who were dissecting her downfall were suddenly posting emotional edits with gospel music in the background. YouTube commentators, even the messy ones, had to admit this girl's growth is showing. And Chrisean, she wasn't letting up. She flipped the whole situation into a movement. She launched a short IG series titled Surviving TikTok. Each clip showed her side, the sleepless nights, the constant hate, and how she keeps her faith through it all. One episode ended with her saying, "They said I was running from CPS, but really I was running from pain. Running from everything I never healed from." Bro, even the haters went silent. Within 24 hours, the series hit over 10 million views. Every episode felt like therapy for her and her fans. She even started working with a counselor and shared clips from their sessions. You could literally see her trying to do better. She said, "I don't want my son to grow up thinking chaos is love." That line alone, viral. And just when you thought the internet was finally giving her peace, Blueface jumped back in because, of course, he can't let her have one moment. He went live from jail saying, "She using that baby for sympathy. Don't let that fool y'all." And boom, the war reignited. But this time, it wasn't Chrisean being dragged, it was him. Comments flooded in. "Sir, you're in jail. Relax. Worry about your bail, not her baby." Imagine hating from the inside. Chrisean clapped back on live with a smirk. "At least I can tuck my baby in at night. Can you?" The internet declared her the winner, instantly. But beneath the humor, she was proving a point. No matter how many people tried to tear her down, she's still standing. She started showing her home, the baby's room, the meals she cooks, her routines. Not to prove herself to strangers, but to show growth. To say, "You called me unfit, now watch me parent with love." And you could feel the shift in her vibe. The anger turned to focus. The chaos turned to purpose. In one live, she said, "I used to live for the internet. Now I live for my son." And in that one line, she summarized her entire redemption arc. Even CPS reportedly confirmed the case was under review, not removal. She handled the requirements, cleaned her space, and kept her baby legally, safely, proudly. The same internet that once screamed, "Take the baby," was now screaming, "Protect this mom." The irony was poetic. Chrisean even teased a docu-series deal with Zeus or Netflix, depending on who you believe. It's titled Chrisean Rock, Still Standing. Clips showed her rebuilding, learning, and trying to balance fame with motherhood. The trailer line, "They called me crazy. They called me unfit. But they forgot I'm chosen." You could practically hear the applause through the screen. And maybe, just maybe, this was the chapter where she finally flipped the script. From viral train wreck to resilient mom. From chaos to clarity. From surviving the internet to rewriting her story. Because no matter what anyone says, Chrisean Rock does something nobody else in Hollywood can. She turns pain into content. Content into power, and power into purpose. Whether you love her, hate her, or just watch her out of curiosity, one thing's undeniable: she's unbreakable. The world can mock her, doubt her, and meme her every move, but she'll keep showing up. Baby in one arm, faith in the other, and a live button waiting to be pressed. Because, in the end, Chrisean Rock doesn't survive the internet. The internet survives her. The internet survives her.